friends, I'm Rosa, welcome. So, I finally got the last one of my September boxes. It's Owlcrate. It's blue, which... is that a thing? Is that a new thing? Or what's going on here? Like, I don't know. But we're gonna open this. I can't remember the theme at all, so I'm very excited. I think I know what the book is though, which is going to be a duplicate of a book that I already own, but that is okay. So we're gonna open this, have some fun with it, get some fandoms, and just have a hoot. I don't know if that was done on purpose, but... anyway, before we get started though, I just quickly want to say thank you to Owlcrate for sending me this, and also if you want, I think it's 15% off if your first subscription, you can use the code that is right here. I'm an affiliate with them, so, but I don't gain anything monetary off of you using the code. It's literally just for your benefit. So use it if you want to, or don't if you don't wanna, it's fine. But let's get started opening this, shall we? Also, I think people in my building are moving today, so you might be hearing some noise. No drilling so far though, so far so good. But we'll see, maybe it starts later. I don't know. Oh, okay. I do wonder why it's blue. It says like hidden magic, forbidden love on the side, and I don't really know. But we have our box right here. So it says drown your secrets. So it's definitely the book that I have in mind. I'm not gonna read the spoilers though. We're not doing that. But first off, we have is this tea. Oh yes, the Bodleian Library Tea. University of Oxford Riddles Tea Shop. That's nice. I love tea. Like, I drink tea every day. I love it. So this is gonna be good. It says decaf kaolin or saline, I don't know. Tea, natural cream flavor, white cornflowers, and chamomile. Chamomile tea before bedtime. Inspired by a discovery of witches. I feel like you could tell that from the packaging here, but I did not put two and two together because I was very curious about the flavor of the tea. But that's cool. University of Oxford. I haven't read A Discovery of Witches or Bodleian. It's written in two different ways. I don't know which one to go with. Dive into a cozy fall day with Bodleian or Bodleian, I don't know. Library tea created by Ridley's Tea Shop and inspired by A Discovery of Witches. Taste the comforting flavors of English breakfast cream and chamomile. Magic is desire made real. I love this. I want more bookish teas. Thank you. I hope it tastes good though. So next up we have this, which is a lovely lavender color, and I have no idea what it is. Oh, it might be like a on-the-go makeup kind of thing, because there's a mirror in it, which I can't really show you because the camera, but there's a mirror. It's very interesting. I am blue in the mirror. Maybe there's plastic on it or something. Like, I'm very, very blue. Oh, that reminds me of that song. I'm not gonna sing it. Let's not do it. Oh, there's definitely plastic on it. I don't like that sort of plastic. It's stuck to my fingers. And I'm no longer blue. I'm in desperate need of a new mascara though. Mine is like flaky and dry. But I think it's for like a makeup so you can bring it on the go. And it says non omnis moria. Not everything dies. Because non is no, or like not. Omnis is all or everything. And then moria is definitely related to die, so not everything dies or not everyone dies. Lipstick case. Oh! Okay. Be prepared to look good anywhere with our lipstick case. Designed beautifully by the bitter season, this case is perfect for keeping your favorite lipstick for touch-ups or anything else that you might need at your convenience. This item is inspired by the Whispering Dark. Well, that makes sense. It also has this like beautiful motif on the back here. So I don't wear lipstick, but I'll definitely keep it for like something else, because I do prefer when I go places to bring a little bit of makeup with me, you know, for just like emergencies if it starts raining, for example. I've never actually used it, but just in case, I like bringing it with me. It's a thing, okay. So that's cool. Lovely color too. We have our pin, but we're gonna wait a little bit with that one. And then we have this. Oh right, there's a journal in this what is this? There's a journal in this box though. I don't know what this is. It's in a plastic box or bag. Very snugly placed in there. What is it? Oh, it's a tote bag. It says Ex Sentia Ultio. They're really testing my Latin today. Can you like, it's really testing my Latin today. It's nice though. It's like kind of like, what's it called? I would use this, to be honest. This is like very not in your face bookish, and then there's just like a skull on it. It's a vibe. It is a vibe. And it's kind of almost corduroy, but not really. Unless it is. I just don't know what Excentia Ultio is. Nope, that's not how you spell Excentia Ultio. Nope, that's not how you spell Ultio. Knowledge comes from vengeance. Oh, from knowledge, vengeance. Yes, okay. Like X is from Sentia is knowledge, and then Ultio is vengeance, but I didn't know that. Could have figured the Sentia though. From knowledge comes vengeance. So I think it's inspired by that book by Victoria Lee, because that's what it mentioned when I googled. Start off this dark academia season with our corduroy bag, designed by Yitasmin Shiropa, the Pearled Reader. This bag will take you through the halls of Dalloway School in a lesson of vengeance. Yes, which they did do a special edition of when it came out, I think. So that's a while ago, but this is cool. This is cool. I love using my bags for like, or maybe I would use this one to go to the gym. I can be bookish at the gym. That'd be kind of cool. But I like using them for like shopping, for example. It might be too big to put on the shelves though. It's 100% gonna fall down, but yeah. And then we have, oh, that's pretty. Okay, but then we have our journal, which they do like journals inspired by, is this the Atlas 6? I think so. They do journals inspired by books. So far we have The Starless Sea, we have, is that Addie LaRue? I think it's Addie LaRue. And this is the third one. And I think this might be the Atlas 6 because something about the cover. I would have maybe made it in silver instead because the cover is not, is it gold? Oh, it might be gold. It's just because I have the special edition. But it might also not be the Atlas 6, to be honest. Like, I don't know. Gods of our own universes. It does look like it's Atlas 6 though, doesn't it? What is it? What is it? This month's faux book journal is the third in one of our 2023 collections. Featuring in-universe references, each journal will be sure to transport you to a different literary universe. This month's journal pays homage to the Alexandrian society in the Atlas 6 and has been designed with love by Lichen Limestone. So you see with like the eye and the sword. There's no sword in the Atlas 6. Like, I don't know where that came from. Where did they get the sword? There's no sword. Is there? And I just can't remember. It's on like I don't get it. But anyway. Yeah, there's the eye and the sword, and then on the back we have a quote which says, "The problem with knowledge is its inexhaustible craving. Inexhaustible craving." And they have this little like motif on the pages as well. It's the same with the other ones. They have a little motif as well. But you can like take out the pages and it's refillable, if you will. So these are quite cool. I love journals, so Gods of Our Own Universes. I would happily have like 10 more of these, to be honest. I never use them. I just like having them. It's a thing, okay? I don't need to justify myself, but that's cool. And then we have, what's that? 1, 2, 3, 4. Pin and then book. Everything's falling on the floor. So we have our treasured tomes, which this time is inspired by Babel. Didn't love what I read of Babel. I kind of like stopped reading it at some point because I wasn't entertained. I'm just gonna be honest. So I don't know, but it is a it is quite pretty. An act of translation is an act of betrayal. That makes sense. It's a quite pretty pin. I'm not gonna lie, with the tower here in the middle. Yes, it's quite a pretty pin. And then if you open it, it has the quote, and it has a little bit more as a window. It's a glass, like a stained glass window. We have the invitation letter for Robin up here. So they just have like these little like nods to the story, which I like. This is quite a pretty one. I like the color scheme as well. It's very, very gray, but like, this is a nice design. It's a very, regardless of whether or not you like the book, this is a nice design. So, this month features the 9th Treasured Tomes enamel pin in our 2023 pin collection. Each month's box will include a book-styled pin featuring in-universe references to many beloved books and fandoms, all designed by No One Designs. Enter the Tower of Babel and be careful of getting caught within the shadowy Hermes Society? I want to pronounce that the French way, like the designer. But I'm not going to. Hermes Society? I don't know. So we are at the book, which means that we have our owl scoop. We also have a, oh, that's pretty. Oh, cute. But our book of the month is A Study in Drowning by Ava Reed, which has a redesigned cover that is very pretty. It's like foily. Let's get it out of the plastic without damaging the book itself. I think next month actually will have stenciled edges, if I recall correctly, which I'm excited to see. Because that's a new thing when it comes to Owlcrate books. They sometimes do stenciled edges, which is quite impressive because I know that stenciling, or however you want to call it, takes longer than, for example, sprayed edges, which is why they can't do a lot of them because there's a lot of Owlcrate subscribers. So I don't know how they went about that, but I'm excited to see it. This is very, very pretty though. Very pretty. So it has like a foily, you can see she's not foily, but the back here with the water is foily, like a nice teal blue, blue-gray with a little, yeah, it's like a mix of gray, blue, and teal, which is nice. The back says the only enemy is the sea. Also, again, has this like nice shiny effect to it. The spine looks like this. Let's see what's underneath. Oh, well, that's nice. So the original US cover is on the naked cover. We have a quote on the back. It says, "I was a girl when he came for me, beautiful and treacherous, and I was a crown of pale gold in his black hair." So this is very, very nice. I do like this motif. Like, this is a very stunning piece of cover art. So I'm happy to see it on the naked cover. We also have end pages that have our two lead characters. And, oh, a little bit of a vulnerable moment here in the back. The back end pages, again, our two lead characters. This is very nice. This is a vibe. It's a vibe. And there's a bound-in letter. So if you want to pause and read, feel free to do so. We also have a signature over here on the other side. This is a nice page as well. This signed first edition was printed exclusively for Owlcrate. This is a very nice design page, like with the archway. Very nice. And then they actually did, oh, landscaping. So there's a reversible dust jacket design as well, which has more of like a landscaping feel to it. We have a title though, so definitely reversible, and a quote which says, "It began as all things did, a girl on the shore, terrified and desirous." I'm very excited to read this book. Like, very, very excited. So, because I'm thinking it'll be a vibe, you know. This is a very pretty edition. I think the cover art might not be necessarily for everyone, but I quite like it. It's a vibe, you know, it has an atmosphere, and I like it. It's almost like giving horror with the house up here as well. I don't know, and like the girl who's on the run, it's giving horror a little bit, isn't it? I feel like it is. And I like it. It's good for, well, it's the September book, but it's October now, so it definitely is a vibe. I quite like this edition, but I could see it wouldn't necessarily be for everyone. Let's do synopsis. Effie Syra has always believed in fairy tales. She's had no choice. Since childhood, she's been haunted by visions of the fairy king. She's found solace only in the pages of Angharad, Emery Murden's beloved epic about a mortal girl who falls in love with the fairy king and then destroys him. Effie's tattered copy is all that's keeping her afloat through her first term at the prestigious Lyrian Architecture College. So when Murden's family announces a contest to redesign the late author's estate, Effie feels certain this is her destiny. But Harith Manor is an impossible task, a musty, decrepit house on the brink of crumbling into a hungry sea. And when Effie arrives, someone else has already made a temporary home there. Preston Hillary. Hillary? There's a thing with the names in this book, I'm just saying. I'm fighting for my life here, but anyway. A stodgy young literature scholar is determined to prove Effie's favorite author is a fraud. As the two rival students investigate the reclusive author's legacy, piecing together clues through his letters, books, and diaries, they discover that the house's foundation isn't the only thing that can't be trusted. There are dark forces, both mortal and magical, conspiring against them, and the truth may bring them both to ruin. So, it's giving a vibe. It's getting a vibe. I am not reading it right now, but I might be a little bit. I'm not gonna lie. I'm a first year. Why? I'm very excited to read this. It's gonna be a good time. I think it's young adult fantasy, so with romance in it, but I'm pretty sure it's young adult. I mean, if it's in Owlcrate, it's young adult. It's young adult. So I'm very happy with this copy. I think it's stunning. I think she is pretty, but I don't know where to put her. Can you see her? Yes, you can. So that was the unboxing. I think favorite item would have to be the journal, but that's just, I'm a journal person. I'm a journal kind of gal. I don't use them. I just really, really love them. Maybe someday in like a vlog or something, I'll go through my journals and you can see. I don't have like an obscene amount of journals. I respect you if you do. Like, I'm jealous. I would want to be there with you, but I don't. But the ones that I have, the pretty ones, a lot of them I've actually recently gathered through book. I'm looking at them, which is why I'm looking down. But I've gotten them through book boxes and I just can't use them. So maybe we'll go through them at some point in like a vlog or something. But yeah, I'm very much a journal person. That's just how it is. So that'll be my favorite item. But I think overall it was a pretty good one. I can see myself using all of them. I also am very lucky that I love tea. So that is a thing. Not so lucky when they include coffee, which some of us don't drink, so it's nice to actually see tea instead of coffee. So, but anyway, what do we have in our Owlcrate scoop here? Oh, if you want to see the side-by-side comparisons, this is, it's right here. We also have a playlist which is inspired by the book. So if you would like, if you have Spotify and you'd like to listen to a playlist inspired by it, feel free to scan the code right here. It should work through the video. And other releases that they're excited about this month is In These Hollowed Halls by Mary O'Regan and Paul Kane. Oh, it's edited. It's an anthology. Anthology? It's an anthology. So it's not by them, it's edited by them, but it's by Olivia Blake, Emil Rio, Susie Yang, David Bell, JT Ellison. It's because, I'll show you. I'll just show you in a second. We have Into the Bright Open by Sherry Demeline, The Meadows by Stephanie Oakes, The Forest Grimm by Catherine Purdy names. And then The Scarlet Veil by Shelby McEwen. But I'll show you these Hollowed Halls. So I read the title and then I read down here because that's how it usually is. But because I thought it was a quote up here. I didn't read it. I didn't register it. I thought it was a quote. So I just read the title and then down here and I was like, wait a minute, that's not a quote. It's funny. Have you not noticed like the title and then we have the author below the title? That's often how it is. I have actually heard about that one. I might look into it. And I know I'll be getting The Forest Grimm. So curious about The Scarlet Veil as well, but I loved Serpent and Dove, and then we got to Blood and Honey, and I just hated it. So I'm a little bit like, we'll see about it, but yeah. And then next month, the theme is Power Has a Price, and there's going to be an item designed by Bluely Boo, who does these stunning dust jackets that you can buy. So look them up on Instagram. I swear you're going to love their work. I am so bummed that I don't really have access to them easily. They're gonna cost like so much per jacket if I did. So like $70 per jacket or something, which is a lot. For a jacket, it's a lot, a dust jacket. But definitely go look up their work. Stunning. Actually, they did like a whole special edition with foiling and everything by Once Upon a Broken Heart, but they've done several dust jackets, so that's exciting. But that's about all. So I hope you enjoyed this unboxing. Again, if you want 15% off of your first subscription, feel free to use my code. You don't have to if you don't want to. We're completely cool, but the option is there for you if you feel like it. But that is all I got for you guys today. So I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, feel free to hit the thumbs up. And if you want to see more videos like this from me, but also other videos like TBR videos, wrap-ups, vlogs, and all the other booktube stuff, definitely consider sticking around by clicking on the subscribe button. However, I'm gonna leave you to it. So I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you all in the next one. Bye bye. Oh, you know you're beautiful.